You'll have to give me feedback on the view today. I have it a little bit bigger, so hopefully you can see me and hear me all right. So we'll start in a comfortable seat like we usually do. And lengthen the spine, close the eyes. And just start with a big breath. Filling the lungs up to the top. And exhaling all the way to the bottom, releasing any stale air or oxygen. And just imagine the breath clearing and cleansing the body. And the breath also helps us feel this connection, helps us check in with how we're feeling before we start to move. Let's begin with just a gentle neck stretch. Go ahead and tuck your chin down. And then rock your ears, shoulder to shoulder. Releasing any stress there. And then come back to center, and we'll start with a double breath with tension. So on the inhale, you breathe in twice through the nose, hold and tense at the top, and then exhale twice out the mouth. We'll do that 3 times. Inhale. Last one. And deep breath in. And deep breath out. Go ahead and open your eyes. We'll move into tabletop on our mat. And on the inhale, drop the belly, bring the gaze up. Exhale around the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going with your breath. If there's any other movements you want to add in side to side, with maybe hips and shoulders. Just taking these first few movements and breaths to check in with how the physical body feels. And come back to neutral spine and tabletop. Reach the right leg back, reach the left arm forward. We'll inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. 5 more times. Moving with your breath. So as you curl, you're emptying out the air. And release this side. And switch sides. Reach on the inhale, curl on the exhale. One more breath. And release this side. Move your hips and shoulders side to side. And then slowly move into a downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. And spread your fingers wide. Pedaling the legs out. Then one knee and then the other. Take a few deep breaths here in down dog, stretching the whole body. And look forward to the top of your mat. Walk yourself there. And fold over the legs. Head is heavy, spine is long. Breathe deeply here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Curl the spine up to standing. We'll reach the arms up, full body stretch. And then exhale into the heart. Beginning our sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward. Lower to the knees if you need to. We'll exhale to the belly. Press tops of the feet down. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, release, and press back over the knees to downward facing dog. Take a breath to reset. Maybe exhale out the mouth. And then step forward, top of the mat, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Curl and rise up. And exhale back to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Step back with your opposite foot this time. Plank. Roll forward with the balls of your feet. Exhale, lower. Untuck toes. Inhale, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, release. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Look forward, walk to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Curl and rise up. Reach the arms, exhale to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Just warming the body up here. Step your right foot back, lower the knee down. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, release, hands down, step back plank. And flow through to either cobra or you're ready for upward facing dog. You can lift the thighs and the kneecaps. Press back, downward facing dog. Step to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine. Fold forward. Curling back up, reach, inhale. Exhale into the heart. You should be able to feel the heart rate increasing. Exhale, bow. Try to keep that same rhythm and same pace with your breath. Step left foot back, lower the knee, inhale, reach. Exhale, release. And if my pace is too fast, slow it down so you can stay with your own breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Walk or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. And fold. This This time, fingertips touch the mat, bend the knees, and then lift the arms for chair pose. Make sure you're scooping the belly in and drawing the tailbone down. And take a big inhale. On the exhale, airplane your arms back. Option to lift the heels. Lower the heels, inhale, reach the arm. Exhale, come up. Good, 2 more times. And then relax and fold forward. Halfway lift. Right foot steps back this time. Keep the heel lift or the knee lifted. Reach the arms. 3 deep breaths. Crescent lunge. Stretch into your right hip flexor and quad. Inhale. And exhale, release. Step back and flow through. All the way back to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Now walker hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold back down. Rise up. Exhale, sink back into your chair. Pull the belly in, send the hips back, and try to lift all 10 toes. We'll inhale. Exhale, right arm back, look to the right. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left arm back, look to the left. Good. 2 more times each side. Use your breath. And exhale, fold forward, relax. Lengthen spine. Left foot steps back. Inhale up, crescent lunge. 3 deep breaths. Nice stretch into the front left side of the body. Inhale. And exhale, release. Flow through. Using your chaturanga to cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, we'll press back to downward facing dog and bring our feet together. Take a deep breath in and out. Then from here, lift your right leg high for 3-legged dog. Feel that nice split stretch. Inhale. And exhale, step your right foot in between your hands and plant your back heel down for warrior 1. Nice. So press your back heel down, stretch through the calf, and then tone through the belly. Inhale. And exhale, let's interlace fingertips behind the back. Open the chest, look up. And then option to bow forward, right shoulder towards the right knee. And take another breath. Release hands down. Step back, plank pose. And flow through. Pressing back to downward facing dog to start. Lift left leg high. Inhale. And exhale, step left foot through. Plant the back heel down. And reach up. Warrior 1 on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, interlace opposite pointer finger on top this time. And then bow forward, left shoulder towards left knee. Stay grounded through the feet and strong through both legs. Inhale. And exhale, release. Option to flow through. You could also just start to meet us in downward facing dog. If you want to take it a little more gentle today and skip the vinyasa flow. And we'll breathe in and breathe out. And lift your right leg high again. Take an inhale. Exhale, this time we'll curl in. So moving more towards plank. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, curl. And last time we'll step through. Come up to the fingertips and step in just a little bit with your back foot so you can have straight legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bow over the right leg, stretching the hamstring. Pull the right hip back in space, keep breathing. So now look forward, move your fingertips out in front of you, and extend the left leg back behind you. We'll breathe in. Exhale, curl both knees in, Shiva squat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, reach. Exhale, step left foot to the back of the mat. Come back up to your crescent lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. So you're gonna twist to the right. Inhale, left arm up, right arm down. Breathe into your left psoas muscle, up into the hip bone and belly. We'll inhale. And exhale, windmill down. Flow through or skip flow. And meet back in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And lift the left leg high. Exhale, curl. 2 more times. Last one, you'll step through. For pyramid pose, take a little step in with your back foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Both legs are straight. Breathing into the left hamstring. And then look forward, move your fingertips out in front of you. We'll extend the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Keep going with your breath. And extend the right leg back all the way to crescent lunge. Reach the arms. Find your balance. And then exhale, twist to the left. Try to keep your hips and knees facing forward as you turn through the mid and upper back. And then reach your right arm up. Drop your left hand to the back thigh. Stretch the right side body. Inhale. And exhale, windmill down. Step back plank. And option of flow. We'll meet back in down dog. And take child's pose if you need it. And down dog, take an extra breath. And lift the right leg high, open the hip, bend the knee. Stretch into your right quad and do little butt kicks with your right heel. Try to keep your shoulders square and take another deep breath. And then exhale, send the right foot all the way forward. Plant the back heel down and open up for warrior two. So hips are facing the left. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight and strong. And inhale, right arm up for reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm down to thigh. Reach left arm up and over. You always have the option to take this deeper. Right fingertips to the floor. Or you can work on your bind, interlacing behind the back. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, plant both hands on the inside of that right foot and turn to the top of your mat. You might need to adjust your right foot further out to the right. On the inhale, we'll lift the hips. And then exhale, bend into your right knee, look forward. Let's do that 3 more times. Pulsing with the breath. On the last one, you'll plant the left hand and peel the right arm up. Option to turn the toes to the right for a big hip stretch in the right hip. You could also turn to a side plank if you'd like to work more on your core. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Release back to center, step back plank, and flow through. Lifting through cobra or upward facing dog. And press back to downward facing dog. And reset with a breath. And lift your left leg high, open the hip, bend the knee. A few butt kicks with the left heel. Stay strong through your upper body. We'll breathe in and exhale, send the left foot all the way through. Plant the back heel, open up for warrior two on the other side. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm high. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Option to bind if you did on the other side. Release hands down on the inside of the left foot this time. Turn to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift the hips, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend into low lunge. 3 more pulses. Then plant your right hand, reach the left arm up. An option to turn the toes to the left for left hip stretch. Or if you went to full side plank on the other side, do that on this side. 3 deep breaths, keep pressing the mat away. And release, turn back to center, flow through. Take a breath in down dog. And then a hop or step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach all the way up. Full body stretch. Exhale to heart center. Pause for a few breaths. Feel the energy or the prana that you've created. And then really ground your energy through your feet, through your legs. And we'll move into balancing. So lift your right leg for single leg balance, working it towards 90 degrees. Option to hug the knee into the chest. You can bend and straighten the standing leg. Could also work on your heel lifts. Right hand guides the right knee out to the side. And then see if you can reach your left arm to the left and maybe even look to the left. Breathe some space into that left side body. Inhale. Exhale, everything back to center. Switch your hands and turn to the right. Right hand can go on the low back, or you can reach it back behind you. Good, come back to center, hug the knee into the chest, and then kick release this side. And take a breath. Feel the difference between right side and left side. And then we'll switch by peeling the left knee up. Try to grab the knee, squeeze into the chest. Bend and straighten the right leg. Option to lift the heel a couple times. Then left hand opens out to the left for the hip. Right arm reaches to the right. Maybe you can look to the right. Breathe space into the lower right back. And bring everything back to center. Switch your hands and twist to the left. Come back to center, hug the knee in, curl, and then kick release that side. Back to standing, arms out by your sides, palms facing forward. Check in with your posture. And then inhale, reach your arms up. We'll interlace the fingertip, have the pointer fingers reaching high. Squeeze the biceps onto the ears and stretch over to the right side. An option to stay here, you can start to float that right leg for balance. Draw the abs in. And as you breathe, create space in your rib cage. We'll release the side, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Reach back up, stretch to the left. An option to float the left leg. And come back to center. And bend elbows, bend knees. And you're gonna reach straight up, look up. Start to arch the back. Standing back bend. A little bit more challenging with our hands up overhead. So maybe you don't go as deep as when your hands are on your low back. Feel the energy start to rise again. Inhale. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. You might be able to grab your ankles or bring your hands all the way underneath your feet. And massage the palms with your toes. And release the hands and curl back up to standing. Maybe roll the shoulders out a couple times. And then move your feet together and we'll move into eagle pose. So we're gonna shift our weight back to the left leg. Start with a little bend in both knees. And we'll wrap the right leg around the left. Hopefully, well, possibly you can hook that foot. If not, you can use the toes on your mat. And once you have that wrap with your legs, you'll wrap with the arms, right elbow underneath the left. So basically just a big human pretzel. Squeezing at midline. Nice stretch for the low back. And for the shoulders too. Good, take another breath. And then see if you can unwind just the legs and reach it back into airplane. Still have the arms in your eagle. And then release the arms out to airplane. Squeeze the shoulders, open the chest. Inhale. Good. Exhale, step back for lunge. We've been here before, so same flow. Inhale, reach the arms. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, windmill down. Step back plank. Flow through or skip your flow. Down dog. Then to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. And fold. And curl and rise up, reach. Exhale to heart. And eagle pose on the other side. So right legs are standing leg. We'll wrap left around the right. And then add arms. Keep hugging together at your knees, your abs, elbows, and palms. Then unwrap the left leg and extend it back behind you. Continue to find balance. And release the arms out to your airplane. Open the heart. Inhale. Exhale, step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, twist to the right. Reach left arm up. Side stretch. Exhale, windmill down. Step back for plank. Flow through. Or meet back in downward facing dog. Three deep breaths here. And look forward. You're gonna cross your feet at the top of your mat and come down to a seat. And then uncross your feet so they're out in front of you, knees bent. And start with a couple spinal rolls, rocking forward and back. Massaging the spine. Let's do 3 more. Good, we'll meet back up in a seat. Find your sit bones underneath you. Sit tall, lengthen the chest. And find balance in your boat pose. Either holding on to the thighs or releasing the arms. Keep shining the heart forward. And use your deep core muscles. And then on inhale, you'll lean back, extend, and exhale, pull in. We're gonna try for 10 total. So if you need to hold the legs for more support, you can. You could also bring your hands on the ground. Good, last one. Nice job, catch yourself back in boat. And then release the feet down and move into a butterfly pose. Feet together, knees wide. We'll sit tall, lengthen the chest. And exhale, bow forward, stretch into the hips and the low back. Good, and then come up. You'll bring your knees together, roll that down onto the back, and bring your feet in a little bit closer to your butt. And we'll do a few bridges with our breath. So start with pelvic tilt. Press the low back down, curl the spine up. And take a deep breath at the top, and then next exhale, curl back down the spine, hitting every single vertebrae. So do that a few times with your breath. Curling up and curling back down. And then on your next one, hold at the top. And actively press your arms down to open the chest. And activate your glutes and your hamstrings. Lift the hips higher. Now focus on 3 deep belly breaths. Feel your belly expand and fall. And then roll the spine back down. Hug both knees into the chest. Do a little rock side to side. And then bring your arm or your legs to a tabletop, arms to cactus. We're gonna do a variation of bicycle. So take a deep breath. On the exhale, you're gonna lift your left arm, lift your chest and shoulders, reach for the outside of the right shin and extend your left leg. And you might notice here how my right forearm is helping me out as well. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, curl up opposite side. And keep going. And we'll do one more. And then hug the knees back into the chest. Rock side to side. Good, and then bring your feet back down. And we'll move into another set of bridge pose. Pelvic tilt, curl the hips. And this time you have the option to interlace fingertips behind your back. Or if you'd like to go into full wheel, you could bring hands by your head and lift all the way up into your back bend. Again, focus on 3 deep belly breaths. And then start to release the shoulders. Curl the spine back down. Hug both knees into the chest again. Take a deep breath in and out. Then move your hands to your butt or your low back for a little bit more support. And we'll extend both legs up to the ceiling, pointing the toes. On the inhale, you'll lower halfway down, engage the abs. And come back up. We'll flex the feet on the way up and point the toes on the way down. You decide how low that is for you. Try to stay relaxed in your face and shoulders. Two. And then lift both legs up. And then lift your hands, reach for your toes. We'll inhale. Exhale, ceiling lift. You're gonna curl up. Five more. And one. And then grab your right leg, lower the left to a hover, stretch your right hamstring, pulse, pulse, and then switch. Stretch your left hamstring, pulse, pulse, and keep switching on your own pace. One more, side to side. Then you're gonna cross your ankles, roll yourself up, and come back down onto your belly. And bring your forearms down. And on the inhale, press your legs down into the mat as you lift your chest. And then maybe you start to even lift the elbows if it feels okay. And lower back down. So you have the option here, you can move your forearms and your hands forward. So you can stay right here in a Sphinx pose or lift the elbows to extend all the way up. Just do what feels best in your body. So we're basically just stretching the abs from that core work. Let's do one more. Lift and stretch. And then release arms down by your hips and let your chin touch down. And take a breath here on the belly. And then everything lifts, arms, chest, and legs. And we're just focusing on getting long through the back body. So reach the crown of your head forward and reach your toes and your heels back. And keep lifting the chest. Get strong through the abs. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Again, taking a breath on the belly. Now you can do that one again. So flying grasshopper. Or if you want to work on your bow pose, bend both of your knees, reach back to the feet for the ankles. And exhale the air out. On the inhale, you'll kick and lift the chest. Inhale. And exhale, release the chest. Release the feet. And press yourself up over the knees. Knees wide, toes touching. Move into a child's pose. And breathe into the low back. And then we'll come up and swing the legs forward again so we're in a seat. And we're going to start by extending the left leg out and hugging the right knee in. Keep your foot, that right foot on the right side this time. And then try to sit a little bit taller from your sit bones. And reach forward, stretch over that left leg, okay? So the right knee might feel like it's gonna fall out to the right a little bit. Now you can stay here, or if you wanna work on a bind, your right arm is gonna wrap around that right leg, and then your left hand will reach back for the right hand to clasp. And then you can squeeze that right knee back in. And work on your shoulder mobility a little bit. And of course, your right hip. And breathe into the low back. And take another breath. And release your bind. And hug the right knee with your left arm. And bring your right hand behind you for a gentle spinal twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn. And release the side and extend the right leg and pull the left knee up and in. So you're getting the left foot as close to you as you possibly can. And then reaching with both arms down the right leg, folding forward. And if you tried the bind on the other side, try it on this side, wrapping the left arm around the left leg. Right arm reaches behind the back to clasp hands. Take a nice big breath to finish. And then slowly come up and hug with the right arm. Bring left hand to the base of the spine for twists. And then release your twist and straighten both legs out in front of you. You can shake out the legs a little bit. On the inhale, reach up. And exhale, bow forward. And then lengthen the spine. Make room on your mat. You'll curl back down. And we'll finish with a figure four stretch for our hips. And bring right ankle onto the left thigh. And hug the left leg into the chest. And starting to calm the body back down. Release the side and switch sides. Stretching the left hip this time. And then any last poses that you need, maybe happy baby would feel nice. Shoulder stand, plow pose, spinal twist. Any of those are great options. And then when you're ready, you can lay flat on your back. And close the eyes down. And just simply notice your experience. And paying attention, but also consciously relaxing. And allow yourself to feel supported. Let the body get really heavy on the mat. And feel your shoulders let go. And feel your hips release. And intentionally start to take some deeper breaths. Again, imagining that the breath is cleansing and clearing the body. Bringing new energy and vitality to all the cells, all the parts of you. And take your time to come up. You can roll off to your side. And press up to a seat when you're ready. And in this seat, sit tall. Again, relaxing the shoulders. Notice the space that you created for yourself. We'll take one more deep breath together. Take a deep breath in. And release the air. And we'll close practice. Namaste. And thank you for being here this morning.